Agus céad míle fáilte rómh chuig cluiche canis sinseir gún an gáil 9-8 Idir na ceir maistrí gún an gáil a bhuaigh críomh chundaí an airí agus Cill Chartha a bhuaigh streiche chundaí le ceir bliain an nuas. Welcome to the final of the Dr. Maguire Cup, the Donegal Senior Football Championship of 1985, between Four Masters, the champions, and Kilcar, the Donegal League champions for the past 4 years. The setting is Sean McCool Park. The referee is Sean McGee from Downings, refereeing his second county senior final. The teams for today's final: the Four Masters team, the county champions. In goal, Michael Kelly. The full-back line, Jared Breslin, Dermot McGettigan and Peter Callahan. The half-back line, Sean Boyle, Corny Carr and Joe Lacey. Midfield, Pascal Brogan and Jim McLaughlin. The half-forward line, Seamus Meehan, Joyce McMullen and Charlie Byrne, who will be wearing number 15. And the full-forward line, Jackie McGroarty, Paul Duncan and Larry Welsh. The Kilcar team in a new rig-out today, and much changed from their programme side. Position-wise, the only one change in personnel. The team will be: in goals, Mickey McFadden. The full-back line, John Dugan, John Carr and John Quinn. The half-back line, Charlie McGroarty, Michael Carr and Neely Byrne. Midfield, James Carr and Morris Carr, the Carr brothers. The half-forward line, Christy Gillespie, Danny Gillespie and Seamus Gallagher, the team manager. The full-forward line, Sean McGinley, Martin McHugh and James McHugh, the McHugh brothers. Kilcar team today numbers will mean very little. Sean McGinley will be wearing number 25, Martin McHugh number 24, and many other people will seem to be out of position. The two captains out in the middle of the field for Kilcar, James McHugh; for Four Masters, Jackie McGroarty. Both of them corner forwards. As I said, the referee is Sean McGee. He refereed the 1975 final between St. Joseph's and Sean McCool's. That St. Joseph's team went on to win in 76. They're the last team to have retained the county championship, and here today Four Masters attempt to do it again, having won last year. Both these sides with a marvellous record in Donegal for the past 5 years. In many ways they have dominated the county scene. Brendan O'Neill from the Four Masters Club and Donegal's Ulster Council representative out there. Kilcar have certainly won the toss. James McHugh has won the toss for Kilcar. 1980 Kilcar won their last county championship. As I said, in 1980 Kilcar won the county championship by beating Ardara. 81 Four Masters reached the final and were beaten by Ardara. 82 Four Masters beat Kilcar in the final. 83 St. Eunan's beat Ardara, and last year Four Masters beat Ardara in the final. Francie Monaghan is the team manager of the Donegal team this year, taking over from Tom Conaghan. Francie himself, who played in the county finals of 71, 72 and 76. Down under us here, we have last year's team manager Tom Conaghan and his assistant Michael Lafferty. Also two of the men who helped Donegal to win the All-Ireland Under-21. And so the Drumkeen band leads the two teams around. Both teams in a new strip. Donegal having forsaken the traditional blue for a white with a blue hoop. Kilcar going away from the blue and gold for a variation with the gold jerseys and the blue togs. So a lovely setting here, lovely day today. The sky slightly overcast, but fine day after the rain for the past few days. There and Charlie Byrne bringing up the rear. For Father Charlie Byrne, quite a traumatic day, a native of Kilcar who played most of his football with Kilcar, but on being transferred as a curate to Donegal this year, joined the Four Masters club and now faces his own native club in the county final. So for him it'll be very many mixed feelings as he faces Kilcar, which at one stage of his career, little did he think that he would be playing against them in a county final. Behind him there, or just bringing up the rear on the Kilcar side, Father Byrne's very good friend Martin McHugh, and in many people's estimation, the man who could decide this county final today. In front of him is Sean McGinley, whose service to Kilcar goes back over many, many years. Sean, the oldest player on the field today. Now 38 years of age and still going strong. Sean captained the last Kilcar team to win the county final way back in 1980. Kilcar have won 2 county championships, Four Masters have won 3. You'll be keeping count anyway, won't you, just in case I have my own way, but and so as we approach 4 o'clock, referee Sean McGee from Downing's out in the middle. Donegal, Four Masters, will be defending the River Finn goal in the first half. Kilcar will be defending the town goal. Before the game begins, there will be 1 minute silence. And so before the games, a minute's silence in memory of Mrs. Cunningham from Bavin, Kilcar, the grandmother of James and Martin McHugh, who died yesterday. Kunyana Jia Trokara Irahanum. And so for James and Martin, this too is an occasion of mixed feelings, obviously. Stand to attention for Oran Navian. You getting me? And so referee Sean McGee ready to begin the 1985 county final. Charlie Byrne and Charlie McGroarty are way out in the middle of the field and will soon be put back by referee McGee beyond the 50. The 4 men in the middle, the Carr brothers. Big, tall James and Morris, who played in the 80 final in goals when Kilcar won it for the last time. For Donegal, the two smaller men, Jim McLaughlin, who has won county championship medals both last year with Four Masters, the year before with St. Eunan's, and Pascal Brogan. Referee McGee sends back these two men here. He throws in the game and the final is on, and Kilcar are in attacking from the word go. Going across now, free kick to Four Masters. Corny Carr takes this free. Joyce McMullen going up there with Michael Carr, breaks down. Larry Welsh fighting for it. Larry getting it eventually, picking it off the ground, free out. John Carr seems to be about to take this free. John, one of the three Carr brothers, with James and Morris on the Kilcar side. John, of course, one of the many Kilcar players who won 3 under-21 medals away back in the early 70s and has served Kilcar with distinction in the last number of years. They're ready now as he takes this kick. Danny Gillespie going for it. Danny wearing number 3, playing centre half forward. The high ball in between Martin McHugh and Dermot McGettigan. McHugh has fouled McGettigan, and it's a free for Four Masters. Referee Sean McGee obviously early on going to stamp his authority in this game. We have 3 frees in the first minute and a half. One of them a technical one, the other 2 personal ones. Corny Carr is going to take this one too. Conditions slippy, very heavy rain here in Ballybofey for the last couple of days. Michael Carr going up there. Ball breaking through to Paul Duncan. Seems to be Joyce McMullen. Joyce going through, free in. Chance for the first score. And so the 4th free now inside 2 minutes of the game. Joyce McMullen fouled that time. The free to be taken by Seamus Meehan. Seamus Meehan, PE teacher and member of the Donegal under-21 team that won the All-Ireland. This is well within Seamus's range and an important free for him to get his nerves settled and the team settled in the early minutes. Hits the post, breaks down. Good chance there for Larry Welsh. It's broken down. Naily Byrne. Naily Byrne getting it out towards James Carr. James Carr is brought down there by Jim McLaughlin, free for Kilcar. So first chance for Donegal thrown away. Michael Carr taking the free. Going away into McHugh, and this is obviously going to be a ploy, but out comes Jerry Breslin. Jerry being under pressure there, getting it out to the far side of the field where Seamus Meehan takes it. Slips Naily Byrne. Slips another Kilcar man. The ball up between Carr and Duncan. Duncan breaks it, but it's taken well there by Morris Carr. Joyce makes a mistake. Martin McHugh is on the ball now, having got it from James. Still Martin. Sean Boyle is on him. Sean Boyle will not be on him a lot today. Martin still has it. He gets the kick in, but it's gone wide. There seemed to be a little bit of doubt down there about whether it was or not, but the Donegal defenders were in no doubt. And so 3.5 minutes of the game gone, and it's no score. Michael Kelly will take the kick out. Donegal, Four Masters, have beaten Naomh Columba, Killybegs and Glenfin in 4 very hard, close championship games. The Carr brothers going up there, it's broken down, and it's Charlie Byrne getting the foot in. Right across comes John Carr. John slips. Chance for Joyce, good chance. He takes a shot and gone wide. A glorious chance for Joyce McMullen, but he doesn't take it, and it's still no score after 4 minutes of the game. Mickey McFadden himself is going to take the kick out. Up goes Pascal Brogan, breaks it down to Seamus Meehan, tries to get it in there to Sean Boyle. Sean Boyle getting it low to Jackie McGrorty, team captain. Out comes John Quinn. John Quinn clashes there with Pascal Brogan. A lot of activity there. Sean McGee once again gives another free, and An altercation there that referee McGee will probably step on between Jackie McGroarty and James Carr. Linesman James Dolan in there talking to referee McGee. Both these sides hungry for this championship victory. Shemmy Meehan to take it. Donegal's third scoring chance. (22, 23 metres out. And again it doesn't go far enough, and the keeper Mickey McFadden takes it. He's fouled by Paul Duncan and it's a free out. Paul back on full-time football duty after a number of years of moving from football to hurling and serving both codes. Mickey McFadden has established himself now as Kilcar's goalkeeper this year after John Hegarty's period of service. And here comes Shemmy Meehan again. Slips Naily Byrne, tries to get the ball inside. He does, to Shawnee Boyle. Sean Boyle gets it back, and Michael Carr coming away from it with it there. Goes this time to Pascal Brogan. Pascal Brogan to Joyce. Joyce is fouled, and it's another free in for Donegal in the so far free-ridden final. Donegal having more of the possession. Not working? No, it's working hard. This one will be taken by Joyce McMullen himself. Again, about 30 metres out. And this one is more accurate, and it gives Donegal the lead. Four Masters 1 point. Kilcar no score after 6.5 minutes of the game. Joyce McMullen the scorer from a free. And so the running in the early stages of this final certainly being made by Four Masters. Michael McFadden again to take the kick out. Sean McGee pushing him back a metre or two. We might have microphone trouble here. Michael Carr anyway. The long ball again in for Sean McGinley, but well cut out there. And the Donegal defence by Lacey. Up goes James Carr, breaking it down to Seamus Gallagher, the team manager. Seamus Gallagher to Morris Carr. Morris Carr for Christy Gillespie. Joe Lacey, the leashman, gets it. Joe still has it. Good ball inside to Pascal Brogan. Pascal Brogan shakes off the tackle. Pascal still going, one of the most improved players in Donegal football, and John Carr should cover that one unless it goes out. It doesn't go out. John has it. John slips. He's being attended to by Charlie Byrne. He gets the kick in. Charlie blocks it, but John Duggan cleans up. John Duggan to Charlie McGroarty. Charlie McGroarty out into the middle. Ball breaking now to Martin McHugh, who's roved way out and is fouled, and it's a free for Kilcar. Martin. Short one there now to Martin McHugh. Martin fouled by Joyce, but the referee says play on because he got through the tackle. James McHugh pushed in the back there by Jerry Breslin, who says he didn't do it. Referee Sean McGee says you did. Free in. And a chance for Martin McHugh on his left foot to give Kilcar the equaliser. It's on the 20-metre line. It's 8.5 minutes gone. And again, it doesn't make it. Oh, it does eventually. It's turned over the bar. It seemed that it had gone too low, but it's the equaliser by Martin McHugh for Kilcar after 9 minutes of the game. So 9 minutes gone, 1 point each. Michael Kelly will take this kick out. Both goalkeepers taking the kick outs. James Carr going up there, but the ball is fisted on to Charlie Byrne. Charlie in a bit of room now, being covered there. He gets the ball inside, but can it be made by the Donegal fella? It is Pascal Brogan, but his kick doesn't seem to be accurate and it's gone wide. Pascal getting a lot of possession and doing a lot of work for Four Masters, but their finishing so far hasn't been that good. Mickey McFadden will take the kick out. Sean McGee again points out that it should be taken on the edge of the square. A goodish crowd here in Ballabafay for this county final. A very satisfactory day for the game. A short kick out to John Quinn. John touches it on the ground, but the referee lets it go. Oh, and it was a chance there, but the referee lets it go again. Perhaps a bit lucky there that Joyce didn't get a free in. He seemed to have been taken down. Gone across anyway to Naily Byrne. Naily Byrne getting the ball up to this side between Corny Carr and Danny Gillespie. Danny playing at centre half forward despite his number 3. He is struggling for the ball. It's a Four Masters ball. And it's taken quickly by Dermot McGettigan into Larry Welsh. Charlie Byrne breaks it again to Joyce, and Joyce again in possession. Can he get the ball in? He can't this time, and he's fouled this time. Free in. Joyce causing a lot of problems for the Kilcar defence so far. Seamus Meehan has an easy chance now of giving Four Masters the lead again, just outside, well, just on the 20-metre line actually. And again he doesn't make it, and it comes to Charlie McGroarty. Charlie's fouled and it's a free out. And the place kicking so far is letting Four Masters down. That is the third chance Seamus Meehan had, and the third time that he just didn't make the distance. 12 minutes nearly gone. Michael McFadden to take the kick out. This is well taken there by Joe Lacey. Joe Lacey inside to Larry Welsh. Larry Welsh trying to get round John Duggan. He carries it too far. Good decision by referee Sean McGee. Well defended there by John Duggan, who made Larry Welsh go the long way. Terrible free by Michael Carr. And goes Joyce McMullen. Joyce has it again now. Carr dispossessed him illegally, says Sean McGee, and another free for Four Masters. A lot of basic mistakes in the game so far by both sides, and Joyce now will take this free kick himself inside the 50-metre line. 45 actually. And once again it's gone wide, and Donegal may yet rue this early possession that they're being thrown away. So many games this summer in the country generally lost by teams having most of the possession. The most sad one for ourselves, the Donegal minor team in Croke Park. Michael McFadden taking it out. Up goes Jim McLaughlin, gets his hand to it and breaks it down to Pascal Brogan. Danny Gillespie getting it in, and it's a line ball this time for Kilcar. It must have gone off a Four Masters boot. And so we're up here. It was in the another kick going inside. Corny Carr comes across, cuts it off, and again the basic mistakes proliferating here. In it goes now to Joyce McMullen. Joyce losing the ball to Seamus Gallagher. Seamus, again, a careless kind of a pass to Michael Carr, who has to work hard. Michael still has it. Too many steps. Free. And so the championship campaign of the whole summer and the intensive training for the past month or so, and this all leads to a certain amount of nerves and a difficulty in settling down on championship day as the campaign and the build-up gets more intensive every year. Paul Duncan will be going for this ball, and John Quinn, and it's a free out. And again, a lot of petty fouling early on, and certainly no great spectacle so far. John Carr to take it. 14 minutes gone. Naily Byrne taking it well there. Naily being tackled. He gets the kick in, going in between Sean McGinley and Peter Callahan. Peter Callahan pushes Sean in the back, and it's a free in for Kilcar, and a free in Kilcar means one free in for Martin McHugh within scoring distance. Martin, who of course was the undoubted hero of Kilcar's last championship victory here in 1980, with 9 or 10 points that day, wearing number 24 today, and taking this kick and taking it with deadly accuracy and giving Kilcar the leads. Martin McHugh and Kilcar 2 points, Four Masters 1 point after 15 minutes of the game. And certainly those who said that McHugh may be a major factor being proved right so far. With the 2 free kicks that Kilcar have got, they've got points. Michael Kelly to take the kick. Four of them going up there. It's broken down to Joe Lacey. Joe working hard for it there. Just can't get it up yet. He's still working hard for it. But it now goes through to Martin McHugh. Martin being fouled as he goes through. Free for Kilcar. Martin takes it from the wrong place. Sean McGee brings him back. Martin himself will take this one. It's pretty ambitious. It's 10 metres outside his 45, so it's about a 60-yard free kick. He takes it smartly and shortly to Sean McGinley. Sean McGinley has Christie inside him. He takes the shot, and it's a great point by McGinley. So clearly the best score of the game so far by Sean McGinley, the old man of the Kilcar side. Short free kick by Martin McHugh, and a well-worked move there. Obviously, anytime Martin lines up, people will think that he's going to go for the point, but he did well that time. It was just outside his range, and they got the point ultimately anyway. Good work by Sean McGinley. 3-1 for Kilcar with nearly 17 minutes of the game gone. Kilcar's support here seems much stronger than Four Masters. Michael Kelly. James Carr is going up behind Jim McLaughlin. Jim McLaughlin breaks it down to Corny Carr. Corny Carr is fouled, but the referee says play on, and Paul Duncan breaks it down, but this time it's Charlie McGroarty gathering. Charlie getting it across this side of the field. Christie and Lacey. Lacey breaks it down to Pascal. Pascal Brogan trying to get through. He's being held there. He still has the ball. He is fouled before he gets rid of it. Free in. There must have been either argument or the ball being kicked away. Referee Sean McGee brings it in to make it a pointable free kick now. Once again, one never ceases to be astounded by so many Gaelic players who throw away yards and yards with silly arguing and kicking the ball away and so on when the rules are crystal clear. Joyce McMullen will take the free from 40 metres out. And once again, it's gone wide. And so early on, Four Masters with most of the possession, Kilcar in the lead. And so at this stage, I think about 4 frees that one would have expected people to point on county final day, but it's easy from up here. Michael McFadden to take it. Coming out between Jim McLaughlin, James Carr. James tries to fist it on. It's a Kilcarman on it there, Martin McHugh. Martin playing all over the place, fouled again with 3 men crowding in him, and every time he gets the ball, and he's fouled. Michael Carr seems to be about to take this one. Going again towards Sean McGinley. Peter Callahan going up for it. Sean breaking it down. Corny Carr. Going between James Carr and Jim McLaughlin. James would have the height. It breaks down anyway when Shimmy Meehan to Paul Duncan and Michael Carr. Michael doing well, picking it up, being attended now by Charlie Byrne. Neely Byrne gets it. Neely Byrne has men inside. Danny Gillespie is one of them. Danny is taking the shot himself into the edge of the square, but it's going to be cut out by Jerry Breslin. Jerry Breslin, a ball out to Shimmy Meehan. Shimmy's taken down, free for Four Masters. Taken short and well there to Corny Carr. Corny the long ball up towards Jackie McGroty and John Quinn. Jackie gets it attended by John. Jackie McGroty, team captain, tries to get round John, doesn't succeed. John Carr cuts it out. Jackie's looking for a free. He's not going to get it. It's a free for Kilcar. John Carr. Again, another short free. This one to Nelly Byrne. Nelly Byrne going across to Dermot McGettigan. Breaking down to Christy Gillespie. Joe Lacey, who's doing well, gets it, but it's going over for a line ball for Kilcar. Down here we have John Dugan, number 2. Larry Welsh and Charlie McGroty, number 22. Seamus Lafferty of Robert Emmets is the linesman. John Dugan. Good ball with inside to Martin McHugh. Martin again going through this time. Good ball inside to Sean McGinley. Sean McGinley inside again to Martin McHugh. Cut off again by Joe Lacey. Joe coming away, getting it across to Shamey Meehan. Shamey Meehan towards Jackie McGroty. The game's brightening up, but Jackie, a big faux pas there. He fights hard to get it back, but it's Danny Gillespie. Danny Gillespie to Christy Gillespie. Christy Gillespie to Nelly Byrne. Nelly Byrne, the long ball into the edge of the square. Sean McGinley, Martin McHugh. Martin trying to get round men there. The overhead kick. Christy Gillespie going up there, and Jerry Breslin, and Christy has it, and Christy takes the shot, and it comes across again to Martin McHugh. Martin McHugh this time with Dermot McGettigan. Dermot touches it on the ground. Play on, says the referee, because it comes to James McHugh. James takes the shot, and this isn't accurate yet, and it's going across, and Sean McGinley being not fouled yet, taking the shot, and again it's across the goal. This time to Martin McHugh. They don't want to score. Martin takes the shot this time, and he settles it. It's over the bar. You can call it a patient build-up or what you may. It's what happens in the end that matters, and Kilcar got the point that they went to and fro for a whole minute there. And so Martin McHugh, 4 points, 4 Masters, 1. Good 5 minutes football there in the last couple of minutes. The game brightening up, and up they go there, broken down again. And this time it's Seamus Gallagher to Morris Carr. Morris soloing through, taking the shot, and it's gone wide. Well, Morris was never much of a forward. Played in goals and played in defence for Kilcar, and is now their midfielder. And so Kilcar certainly have come into the game far more in the last 3 or 4 minutes. 22 and a half gone. Michael Kelly to take the kick out. James Carr will be going up with Dermot McGettigan. James takes it clean this time. Can he get up? Lovely ball back to Charlie McGroty. Charlie, good ball back to James McHugh. Good football. Peter Callahan pushes Sean McGinley in the back, and one does have a feeling that 4 Masters would be well advised to do something about the left cornerback situation. A free in. Martin McHugh to take his just inside the 45-metre line. This one is within Martin's range. As he takes this one, I must correct myself, he hasn't got all 4. Sean McGinley, of course, got the best point of the game, so it's Martin 3, Sean McGinley 1, and this is not going to be 1 either. It's going to go wide, so apologies there to Sean McGinley for that slip up. And so from the banks of the Finn, the ball is being recovered for Michael Kelly to take the kick out. And it does seem that the Carr brothers at midfield are beginning now to assert their superiority a bit. They certainly have the advantage in height, and Donegal were hoping, I suppose, to do a fair bit of breaking. But the problem with breaking is that Martin McHugh is playing as a third midfielder really at the moment, which invalidates all kinds of breaking. And again, this time it does break to Dermot McGettigan, to Joyce. Joyce does well to win the ball, but Nelly Byrne should win that one. He does, getting it across between Michael Carr and Larry Welsh. Larry goes down on it. Larry again Moving it across to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Donegal men. One of them takes it. Dermot McGettigan now has it. It came from Jim McLaughlin. Charlie Byrne with 2 Kilcar men. 3 Kilcar men, that makes it. John Dugan. John has the ball. Did he pick it up? He did, says Sean McGee. Free in. Paul Duncan standing there as if he were to take this one. Paul, of course, who is keeping Pádraig Farragher out of this team. Pádraig, who was county man this time last year and played some of the National League games in the winter, is not on the Donegal team. Larry Welsh now is going to try to cure the shooting problem. And Larry doesn't cure it either, and it's another wide. 25 gone, Kilcar 4, Four Masters 1. Michael McFadden. Kinche go allow in the work there, Cill Chartha sa chluiche seo lahar na huire. Could ward the nimmerting the Kira Maestri, the head, Jim Momute, Diri Le Cill Chartha, Yadena Hossent Gomai, or the Kira Maestri, Shanson Mo, August Nishtan Yellow Burn, a Corneliro, Jesus of Far, quite Christor Magilla Aspig, Achtashe, Cornelis Magillachara, Corny Stach, August Jantar Kalish or Fascolo, Brogain, August Ta, Steer Hikanda, Nakira Maestri, Wallagunangal, Ta Corny Magillachara, Leshihansho, Wulu. Corny Jimmer the Gunangal and Nari, the Hyundai Gunangal and Nari, a go pluck him. Kick why his stagadi bail na carno, get in Michael McGilly Harris Suasagas, Pick and Shema Hassan area, August Tashe Taktamach, August Jantar Kali share, August Tasir Hikon, the Hill Hattie, August Bully Michael McFadini. Cool Bider Michael McFadini, Shaho Wulu. 3 1 to Galay Fakas, he had the lay. Amagaji and Theo shot on fire, August Shemus Magay, really originish. Ishtach Gaji and Theo Wellden Fark, they're Yellow Burn, August Shemus O'Gallagher, Brishan O'Gallagher, Tash Cataraku is decent Yomi Yuchtension, Tash Donald McGill Anna Lera, your father Stach, Sean McGinnilia, could war Spashik Shanestian, Hadra Callach in the Walla, Tash McGinnilia Gafoil, Brishter and Nuisi, Christy McGill Christy Traston Hool, August Air 4 Legas and Shanshinamawa. 27 gone and it's 4-1. A lot of space being created there in the Kilcar forward line with Danny Gillespie playing a roving role, Martin McHugh playing as a third midfielder, which at times leaves a lot of space for Sean McGinley and Christy Gillespie. And 2 minutes ago we talked about Pádraig Farragher. It seems that Pádraig Farragher is going into the game now for the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. Referee Sean McGee doesn't see him yet. Joyce is going up there, the ball broken down. Charlie Byrne once again winning a lot of these balls with that fly kick of his. Jackie McGroarty and John Carr, the boot goes in and a fine decision by referee Sean McGee. That was certainly dangerous play. Pádraig Farragher is going into the game now, whoever's coming out. Seamus Meehan surely must point this one to raise his own and Four Masters' confidence. Paul Duncan is coming off.
Number 2, Pádraig Farragher, replacing Paul Duncan on the Four Masters team.
This one is accurate. And so really there's very little in it. 4-2, minute and a half left in the first half. Seamie Meehan scoring that one. Michael McFadden will take the kick out. Up she goes into the middle of the field. Dermot McGettigan might have got his fist onto that one. Danny Gillespie has it in his possession anyway. He's being tackled and fouled by Corny Carr. And it's a free. Michael Carr to take it. Morris Carr is there too. Martin McHugh is there too. I think Martin is going to have a pot. And so Martin taking the kicks. Taking this kick which gives Kilcar alternatives. Hell for leather this time. She's going all the way in. It'll be a mighty kick. Is there man in the square? It's over the bar anyway. And again, it looks like either Christy Gillespie or Sean McGinley. I think Christy might be taking the credit. And again, the McHugh free kick works. It seems to be Christie's points there, with a fist going up as the ball went into the edge of the square. 5-2. And we're in the dying seconds of the first half. There was hardly any injury time. I don't think anybody was on. And so Christy Gillespie on the ball again. Christy, and exactly on the 30 minutes, Sean McGee blows it up. Kilcar are playing away. Sean McGinley's enjoying this game. He still has it. But it is half time, and it's Kilcar 5 points, Four Masters 2. Again, as they come out for half-time, a word of praise for the Sean McCool's club for the excellent condition in which they have this field after some torrential rain. Martin McHugh coming in there, certainly the key figure in the first half. Michael Malloy, who was early in the campaign early on. Michael Carr, team manager. Seamus Gallagher. Sean McGinley having a fine game. Christy, who scored the last point. And Michael McFadden and Charlie McDevitt coming out there with the Kilcar cap. Seamus Lafferty is the linesman. That's the Dr. Maguire Cup, the new Dr. Maguire Cup, of course, which was presented by Most Reverend Dr. McFeely to replace the old Dr. Maguire Cup. And of course it is the most coveted Four Masters team. It's only right, I suppose, on an occasion such as this, to send our best wishes to one of Four Masters' great club men, Michael Cooney, who would love to be here today, but who is still in hospital as a result of injuries received in a car crash. So all our best wishes to Michael Cooney, and we wish he were here. Thanks very much. Stay there. And so, not unexpectedly, Peter Callahan has gone off and Mickey McBrearty is in the game. As we begin the second half in a minute or two, one change on the Donegal team. Mickey McBrearty, Sean Boyle has moved over to keep an eye on Sean McGinley, and Mickey McBrearty coming in for Seamus Gallagher, to mark Seamus Gallagher, that is.
Great.
The second half is on. Morris Carr. Sean McGinley breaking it down to Christy Gillespie, and it's a Donegal man coming out with it, and I think it's Sean Boyle, and he's fouled. Still eating the sandwiches provided at half-time by the Sean McCool's club for everybody here in the press box. Arrangements for this county final absolutely excellent all round. And Dermot McGettigan's kick is another excellent one. Michael Carr picking it out of the sky. Michael coming this direction. His kick is blocked down. Gets it back to James Carr. James up towards Christy Gillespie and Jared Breslin. Christy getting it, being held there by Jerry. Gets the ball in. The boot goes to, and this time Sean Boyle. Sean doing well early on in the second half. Coming across, getting it out the side of the field. But it's gone in for a line ball for Kilcar. Martin McHugh to take it. The McHugh brothers, of course, playing under a cloud today, but certainly Martin's performance has been sparkling. A short one this time to Sean McGinley. Sean this time goes round Sean Boyle, moves inside. Can he get the kick? He does. It goes across to Danny Gillespie. Breaking down to James McHugh. James quiet enough today, getting it back to Morris Carr. Jerry Breslin cuts it off well and getting it out towards this side of the field where Shamey Meehan and Nelly Byrne. Nelly having a fine game for Kilcar today, fighting away there with Seamus Gallagher. Seamus Gallagher, team manager. Michael Carr still going. Too far, and the referee was right, I think. And the referee brings it forward. The ball had been thrown away. Seamus Meehan between Charlie Byrne and Charlie McGroty comes to Michael Carr. Michael does better this time, but Joe Lacey coming out there. Joe Corny Carr. It'll be a Donegal ball. Joe Lacey having a good game. A Laois born player working for Michael Kelly in Donegal Town. Somebody's down injured. It's the Kilcar number 9, Morris Carr. Three minutes gone. This is the first real injury of the game. And so at the moment it would look as if Kilcar are on their way to their third county championship, winning the first in 1925 when they didn't have to play a final, winning the second in 1980, and now 5 points to 2 ahead in the third, but it's early yet. The winning team the last time was Morris Carr in goals, Tommy McFadden, Denny McBurty and John Quinn, Charlie McGroty, Michael Carr and John Carr, Danny Gillespie and E. Cannon, Martin McHugh, Francie Cannon and Sean McGinley, Francie Gallagher, Charlie O'Donnell and Peter Conroy. Of that team, Morris Carr, John Quinn, Michael Carr, John Carr, Danny Gillespie, Martin McHugh, Sean McGinley are out there again today. At the moment it's Corny Carr taking the free. James Carr breaking it down towards Morris Carr, but it's another Carr, Michael, not one of the family, up towards Joe Lacey. Joe taking it clean. Good old shoulder by Christy Gillespie there. Joe on the ground, fouled by James McHugh or Sean McGinley, or both, and another man running in to give Joe a rub. The game has been played so far in a marvellously sporting fashion. Sean McGee established his authority early on, but to be fair, not a player on either side has done anything unseemly. Joe Lacey is all right. Corny Carr is to take the free. They're 5-2 down. They're nearly 4.5 minutes gone in the second half. Charlie Byrne is roving there. Charlie McGroty is following him, and Charlie McGroty, who is in the right place but does the wrong thing. Anyway, it's cleared up there by James Carr. James towards Christy. Will Christy make it? Christy does make it. No, he doesn't, says James Dolan, and so it's a line ball for Four Masters. Corny will take this one too. Corny, having got rid of some of the long hair, in the last year or two. In towards Jim McLaughlin. Jim trying to get through two men. He's held free. Joyce. Joyce towards Shamey Meehan. Shamey Meehan, this seems a better ball going into the edge of the square. Farragher going up there, broken down to John Quinn. John, good clearance out towards Morris Carr. Shamey Meehan on it, broken down there and well taken point there by Larry Welsh. And so a fine point there by Larry Welsh, taken without hesitation. And when all is said and done, the winning of the game is about taking scores, and that was a point equal to Sean McGinley's in the first half. Michael McFadden to take it, 5-3, 25 left. Charlie McGroarty. The long ball up towards Sean McGinley and Sean Boyle, and Sean Boyle's going back there has certainly made a difference. It's a line ball for Four Masters, and once again Corny Carr is going over to take it. Once again Four Masters beginning the half well, except with the difference that they've taken a point this time and a good one. Corny to take it. Corny working with P&T. Ball going in towards Dermot McGettigan. Dermot, who is playing an unusual role in the sense that he is picked at full back, but he's been following Martin McHugh all day, and so Dermot's more favourite role would be to be standing in on the edge of the square. He's forced to rove all over the place, and at that kind of game one must admit Martin McHugh would be a wee bit better. Danny Gillespie, ball inside, well cut out by Mickey McBrearty. Mickey going out towards Michael Carr. Michael Carr getting round, I thought, and fouled free by Charlie Byrne. A strong Kilcar support over on the far side of the field. Michael's kick, well placed this time towards Danny Gillespie. Danny fumbles. Oops, Danny stepping, but not too far, and Jerry Breslin, however, cleaning it up for Donegal. But again, when he had a bit of time, it wasn't the best of clearances. Jackie McGroarty tries to remedy it. Good old shoulder from James Carr, and it'll be, strangely, a Donegal ball. Referee Sean McGee coming over. The shoulder seemed fair. If the shoulder was fair, would be a Kilcar ball. And it is a Kilcar ball. There's a misunderstanding there of massive proportions. Martin McHugh knew all along, and Martin takes the kick. And not alone does he take it, but he takes a glorious kick. Best free of the game by Martin McHugh there. Sideline kick just out under us, and we're standing exactly on the 45-metre line. The kick out is short. Great point by Martin McHugh. Good job, the ref and the linesman cleared up the misunderstanding. Seamus Meehan, ball out to Larry Welsh. Larry well taken from behind by John Dugan, who's having a great championship campaign. James McHugh. James McHugh to Michael Carr. Kilcar are coming strong. James McHugh again. James still going. Two surrounding. Good ball. Neely Byrne hops unkindly. Back to Christie. Christie trying to get round Pascal. Christie getting it across. Edge of the square. Up the go. Breaks down to Joe Lacey. Joe loses it there. Free out. Joe certainly will look back on his first Donegal County final with a lot of pride. Mickey Kelly to Shamey Meehan. A lot of short frees in the game, not always to very obvious success. Porrick Farragher cuts out there. Michael Carr to Seamus Gallagher. Seamus Gallagher in between Jerry Breslin and Christy Gillespie. Broken down by Jerry to Sean McGinley. Sean has a chance over the bar. The old dog for the long road, and it certainly is. Sean McGinley, another fine point there. And Kilcar beginning the second half, or the last 4 or 5 minutes of it, with a lot of authority and playing some fine football. They did it already against Downings when in their last game here in McCool Park in the quarter-final. Of course, they lost their first game in the championship in Tony to Ardara. They went then to Kentucky and beat Ardara. They beat them in the playoff. They beat Downings, then drew with Arua and then beat them. Dermot McGettigan. So it's been a long, hard, gruelling campaign, and it might pay off. Larry Welsh is fouled by John Dugan, free in. More dissension or not moving back, and again the ball is brought forward. And once again it's a pointable free at this stage. 10 minutes gone, Joyce McMullen to take it. This would put the goal between them again. Danny Gillespie much too near the ball, but Joyce takes it and misses it. And so Donegal will be disappointed themselves by their free kicking today. Their chances going a-begging. Michael McFadden is taking the kick out. Charlie Byrne may be pushing in the back, but he gets it anyway, and it comes down eventually to Seamus Meehan. Seamus tackled hard there. Jim McLaughlin now. Jim loses possession. 3 Kilcarman. Kilcar are certainly a hungrier side at this stage. Jackie McGrorty fouled by John Quinn. Referee Sean McGee could be talking to John Quinn this time. Mickey McBurty will take it. He's going to be put back a bit. Some chat there from the sideline, which certainly would seem to be uncalled for from a very sporting game so far. Larry Welsh trying to fight for it there. Porrick Farragher does. Dermot McGettigan into the edge of the square. 2 Kilcarman. Oh, the fumble it between them. And oh, a chance. It must be a goal. No, Joyce misses it. Oh, that was a chance. And it's still in Donegal's possession. Dermot McGettigan does well to Larry Welsh. Larry takes the shot and Larry takes the point, and a good one again. Good point by Larry, but it seemed to be 2 chances of a goal. Kilcar did well to defend, and Larry took a good point. It's 7-4, and this game is very much alive now. Michael McFadden to take the kick out. One of the Carr brothers, James, getting that one. Another fisted. And Dermot McGettigan now doing his utmost to bring 4 Masters into the game. Dermot, a very considerable influence last minute or two. It was Farragher who ended up with it, getting it from Jackie McGrorty to Seamus Meehan. Seamus, long rambling kick. Charlie Byrne will go up there, try to break it down. He goes up but doesn't break it down. Another Donegal man does, but no, it's number 22, Charlie McGrorty. Charlie kicks. Fine kick there. And well brought down by Joyce there. Joyce heavily tackled, getting round the tackle. Joyce, first sparkle from Joyce, getting the ball in there, well taken to there by Pascal Brogan. Free in. Free out. The referee judging that the ball was picked up off the ground. It seemed that the Kilcar put one in. Anyway, it's a free kick for Kilcar, and Michael Carr will take it. Certainly a fine final now in the second half. Michael to take this one. Dermot McGettigan in the last couple of minutes asserting himself there despite the attention of Martin McHugh. This one will be between Mickey McBurty and Seamus Gallagher. Mickey breaks it down. The Donegal changes are working wonders. Pascal Brogan, Jim McLaughlin to Seamus Meehan. Seamus Meehan along the ground there. John Carr will get this one. It mightn't be very accurate. Nearly Byrne is going to run for it anyway. Pascal Brogan gets it. Pascal Brogan to Mickey McBurty, but Nearly Byrne intercepts. Then he's tackled and fouled by Pascal Brogan. Free for Kilcar. Exciting moments in the game with a quarter of an hour left and the 1 or 2 minutes for the injuries at the beginning of the second half. Sean McGee blows it again. Sean, the first man to referee the county final for 2 times for a long, long time. Martin McHugh going for Christy Gillespie. It's Christy getting around. Christy's left foot will put it in. Sean McGinley going up. Sean Boyle breaking it down. Coming to Seamus Gallagher. Seamus Gallagher. Good ball inside to Maurice Carr. Maurice can't get round. Maurice still has it. Good tackling. Seamus Gallagher. Seamus kick blocked down. Jerry Breslin fighting for it there. Another man fighting for it. Another man coming out. Well done, Sean Boyle. Exciting football now. Sean Boyle doing well, as is the other wing half, Joe Lacey, who's taking this one, thinking he spotted Seamus Meehan loose. Seamus is attended but gets it. Sells a dummy, has a man coming. It's Mickey McBrearty. Mickey McBrearty, the long ball. John Quinn. Oh, well done by McGroarty to Larry. Does he charge? Trying to get the kick. He does get the kick and a point. And Larry Welch's kicking from play, 3 glorious second half points, have brought this game very much to life. It's 7-5. Kilcar in the lead. And it's a very good game at the moment. Fine football there by Donegal with Meehan. Lacey beginning it to Meehan to McBrearty, eventually ending up with Welsh on the point. Mickey McFadden out towards Maurice Carr. Up goes Joyce, breaking down this time to Charlie McGroarty. Charlie putting in a lot of work. Up towards Christy Gillespie and Joe Lacey. Christy taking it well. This time it's Sean McGinley. Sean is dangerous, trying to get the ball inside where there's a man loose. Still going the shot, and this time it's wide. 17 gone. 7-5. And the crowd's certainly in suspense here on both sides, as Donegal are beginning to put the game together, and Kilcar defending well and looking dangerous. They're certainly evenly matched. Michael Kelly takes it, going towards Dermot McGettigan. This time Martin gets the better of him. Dermot goes over him, and it's a free in and a chance for Kilcar to restore their 3-point lead. It'll be Martin McHugh on his suitable foot for that side of the field. It would be about 40 yards. And of course it's within his range. The only all-star on the field. And that's all-star kicking. And so Martin's 5th point. Makes it 8-5. Michael Kelly. Nearly Byrne and Seamus Meehan. This is a fine battle too. Down goes Jim McLaughlin. Seamus Gallagher goes in. Pascal Brogan. Pascal Brogan getting it to Mickey McBrearty. Mickey McBrearty inside to Seamus Meehan. Takes it lovely on the chest. Fouled by Seamus Gallagher. Seamus says he didn't do it. Seamus did. Seamus Meehan thinks about the free. Leaves it then to Mickey McBrearty. Kilcar managing to keep their noses in front all the time. Always hitting back with a point when Donegal get one. This one goes between Farragher and Carr. Broken down by John Carr. Michael Carr. It's a scramble. And I think it's Farragher. Farragher still has it. He's trying to get round, but the tackling is intense in there. They're 1, 2, 3 men round every time. Joyce trying to do something about it. John Carr after him. Joyce still going through. Joyce on his left. It would seem to be a chance, and it would seem to be a point. These are quality points. That's another one by Joyce McMullen. And the standard is growing higher and higher. Go to the right corner, says Jackie McGroarty to Charlie Byrne. I'll go to the other one. I'll go with you, says John Quinn. And I'll go with you, says Charlie McGroarty to Charlie Byrne. So it's same men marking one another on the other side of the field. Michael McFadden. Up goes Joyce, and he takes it out of the air, and that was lovely, and he's fouled. And the ball is kicked away by Martin McHugh, and the referee leads it down. And so with nearly 20 minutes gone, Dermot McGettigan, it's 8-6. In a fine final now in the second half, certainly picked up a lot on the first. Dermot McGettigan, one of the main men who have changed. Oh, that's some kick into the edge of the square, and that's some fielding by James Carr, I think. James, hard to know when he's far away, and it's Joyce again, and Joyce is beginning to assert his authority, and that's another one that veers at the last moment, and it seemed to be a point early on, as you could see. And so as the game goes on, perhaps the very stiff training and the Abbey stakes are beginning to tell here a little bit as Joyce comes into his own. Michael McFadden to take the kick out. 8-6. And whatever happened early on about missed chances, it's still there for the taking. Far side of the field. Oh, mighty jumping there by James Carr. And out back, Corney trying to go back, but there are two Kilcarmen on top. They want to win this, and it's a free in. James McHugh is fouled. He's limping there. Then he goes down, and the referee takes out his book for the first time today to book Corney Carr in what has been a marvellously sporting game. Joyce having a word there. Obviously it's only a booking. It wasn't a very deliberate bad foul or anything like that, but James McHugh is down. James, the Kilcar team captain today. And so as we look around the terracing here, certainly all eyes on the field. Seems to be Stephen McMenamin, one of the Donegal miners there in the picture, and other people from all over the county who gather for this big occasion, the county championship final, the biggest occasion of the summer within the county. And it has been a big, long campaign this year, with the county championship beginning early on, then held up by such things as the minor team's great run, and now at the end of a very tiring and hard campaign, it's Kilcar and Four Masters. Indisputably the two best teams in the county, and it's only fits and proper that they should contest the county final. There might be an odd one about Glen who would dispute that, but when the championship came, Four Masters took them, and took them twice, home and away. And Martin McHugh is taking this. And it's a fine kick, and it's a fine catch. And it's a square ball anyway, and so it's Michael Kelly to take it out. Well taken there by Dermot McGettigan. And so now, with that injury holding us up another while, there will be injury time in this game, and that injury time could be vital yet. Of ordinary time, there are 7 left. Michael Kelly takes it. And who's out there again but Dermot McGettigan? And it's broken down. And a good ball there by Pascal Brogan under a lot of pressure. Shamey Meehan. Shamey, the short one to Farragher. Farragher doing well. Meehan, on the run. And the shot. And the points. What a score. You'll not see better than that anywhere. Beginning with a magnificent pass by Pascal Brogan under pressure. Meehan to Farragher to Meehan, and a glorious point. It's 8-7. And this is a fight back now by Four Masters of great proportions. 5 second half points from play. But Kilcar are still ahead and are still the favourites to take it. And up they go in the middle of the field. And again it's James Carr fisting it on. A short one there, and James McHugh on the run, on the burst. He's been tackled by 3. Brother Martin. Brother trying to get the kick in. Getting it back again. There are men available. James. Christie Gillespie. The lobbing ball for Sean McGinley. Sean and Jerry Breslin, or Sean Boyle. Sean McGinley is fouled. No, says the referee. And Sean still has it, and he's still going. And he's still going. And he can't. And it's a determined defence there. Christie still. Christie out to Morris. Oh, free. It wasn't Morris, it was James, of course. And the defensive play there was excellent. Joyce is up here on our side of the field. He's lost it. A decisive loss there, maybe. Danny Gillespie is fouled. It's a free. It's on the halfway line. And once again here, these men want to win it. There are 3 men on top of every man who gets possession. It's good, tough, entertaining stuff. Up goes Jerry Breslin, picking it out of the air. followed now by Christy Gillespie. There's nothing easy here. He's fouled. Free. Christy thought it was legitimate. Sean McGee knew it wasn't. The free to be taken by Dermot McGettigan. 8-7. Kilcar's accuracy in the first half still keeping them in front. Donegal playing well in the second half. Cornicar to take the free. What a thrilling game. And it goes towards captain Jackie McGroarty and John Quinn, and John breaks it down. Larry Welsh goes down on it. Larry is fouled. It's a free in, and John Quinn will, I think, be spoken to by the referee. And once again, it's a free for Donegal and a chance for Donegal to equalise at this stage. And the onus this time is on Larry Welsh. And Larry's kicking from play has been good. He hasn't pointed his only previous free. He doesn't point this one, but he finds Seamus Meehan, and Seamus doesn't hold. Michael Carr coming roaring out with it. Michael, great defensive play there. 5 men for this. This is hunger. This is championship. Seamus Gallagher across to Joe Lacey and James McHugh, and the Donegal man gets it. Donegal in the sense that Lacey is a leashman. Martin McHugh. Martin racing through. Great ball inside to James. This is exciting football. James will take the shot and the point. That's classic football. McHugh, and the Donegal man gets it. Donegal in the sense that Lacey is a leashman. Martin McHugh. Martin racing through. Great ball inside to James. This is exciting football. James will take the shot and the point. That's classic football. Carr and the two McHughs combining, and what a great point. What a point at what a stage. Up they go again. Seamus Gallagher to Martin McHugh. Covered by Dermot. Martin still going. He's got a man behind him. Christie taking the ball across. McGinley going in. Boyle going up. Fisting it down. Recovering. Getting the ball. A beautiful ball out to Joe Lacey. Joe Lacey. A lovely... a bad ball ultimately because Joyce was caught from behind Christie and Mickey McBrearty. Christie getting it to Michael Carr, and Michael taking a shot, and it's gone wide. And so of ordinary time, 2.5 minutes left. Any neutral here would wish it would go on and on because it's a fine final. And Michael Kelly to take the kick out. And Donegal would wish it would go on, and Kilcar wanted to get over quickly. Michael Kelly taking the kick to Joe Lacey. Joe Lacey getting the ball up towards Seamus Meehan. And this has been a good day for County Donegal football to Mickey McBrearty. Mickey McBrearty way up, and it goes over the line. A line ball for Kilcar. 9-7. 2 to go. And Kilcar defending well and breaking excellently. Michael Carr going out to take this. Donegal have given it all they have in the second half. They've contributed in an immense way to probably the best final for a good number of years. Michael Carr doesn't do well that time. Seamus Gallagher didn't like it. James Dolan of Convoy giving the ball to Mickey McBrearty. 1.5 minutes to go of ordinary time. There will be 2 or 3 extra. Gerard McBrearty is running there. Michael Malloy is going on. Michael Malloy coming into the game for Kilcar. And one feels that that's more to waste time than to do anything else, as Christy Gillespie, having played well, comes off. And Christy going off quietly there, because otherwise he would have had a good ovation from the Kilcar team. That ball goes in towards Nelly Byrne. Nelly to Mickey McBrearty. Mickey fumbles, recovers, and sends a high lobbing dangerous ball in. Oh, well saved. Mickey McFadden will be a hero about Kilcar tonight. And that's now Sean McGinley. Sean McGinley towards James McHugh, and there was a late tackle on Sean McGinley, which was stupid, and it's a free for Kilcar, and it will be where it is. Referee Sean McGee taking it cool there. Joe Lacey is in the wars there, but it's been such a marvellous sporting game that it would be a pity that anything would spoil it now. It doesn't seem that it will. Sean McGinley, 38-year-old Sean, has been playing football for 21, 22 years, and he knows that a wee rest at this stage is of immense benefit to his team. In actual fact, there are 10 seconds of ordinary time left. Martin McHugh is to take it. It's 9-7 for Kilcar. It seems as if they're going to take their third county title. Kilcar and Yonsey Gerwin Chluiche, Donal McGillaspig, Danny Gillespie cutting in. Will a goal put cream on it? Danny's still going, but he can't get through. And there are two men around him. He gets it out, however, and that's another shot. And Malloy going with Breslin, and Breslin is held by Malloy, and it's a free out. And there's a hurry on Donegal at this stage, as now we are in injury time. Now there could be 2, there could be 3 minutes. Somebody's on the ground there. Meehan trying to get the ball into space where McGettigan was. Didn't he get him well? This is good. McGettigan, and he finds Mickey McBrearty. Mickey McBrearty finds Pascal Brogan if he has the legs. Pascal has the legs. He's trying to get round Seamus Gallagher. He's still trying to get round Seamus Gallagher. He's fouled by Seamus Gallagher, and Donegal now in a quandary. They've a free, they're in injury time. Will they go for a point? Will they try to lob it in? And what a second half this has been, a joy to watch. Gerard McBrearty is in the game now, and one feels at this stage Kilcar may have a sneaking feeling they've won it, and giving some of these men like McBrearty and Malloy, who have served them so well in the championship campaign, the honour of being on the field. Sean McGinley is hardly going off. There's some incident down here now. It would be a very untoward incident. The referee is talking to umpires and talking to linesmen. Sean McGinley is coming off, and he certainly deserves a round of applause. Because one feels again, like Christie, it wasn't because Sean wasn't playing well. And it was because Kilcar have the feeling that they have it. But they haven't got it yet. This ball has to drop in the square. Or really, I suppose if Donegal realises they probably have a time for 2 points. But it's hard to know in the heat of battle. Seamus Meehan, what's he going to do? He's going to do neither of the things he... Oh, it hits a post! Coming out towards Dermot McGettigan. Chance there. Oh, Charlie Byrne. Charlie still has it. Still across the goal. And this is a reminder of Kilcar in the first half. McGettigan, now they need a goal. Kilcar have won! Kilcar have won that grand final, and the joy and the delight down there is vivid testimony to 4 years of waiting and of hunger, and they wanted it and they did it. What a magnificent victory for Kilcar. What a great display by Donegal, and a final to be proud of. And the scenes down there now of sportsmanship, of 30 players or 35 having given everything, and a wonderful occasion. Sean McGee did wonderfully well at refereeing it. Kilcar joy, Donegal tremendously sporting in defeat. 9-7. It was said beforehand that McHugh would perhaps be the difference. McHugh was with the 5 points. But there are so many great things to remember from this final, particularly from the second half. And Kilcar are county champions 1985. And so the league 4 in a row is now crowned by this great championship win. A defeat in Towney early on, then victory against Ardara twice, a victory against Downings, draw against Ballyshannon, victory against Ballyshannon, and a victory now against a Four Masters side that have done themselves proud in this very, very fine second half. Sé Michael McGillaspig has Kilcartha Hain of Runhus, Corn and Dr. Vaguir, or one who Kilcartha. Bua at Tilche Gomayaku. Sean McGoldrick is out there in the middle of the field, and he may be able to get a word or two from a Kilcar team that read today. Mickey McFadden in goals. John Duggan, John Carr, John Quinn. Charlie McGroarty, Morris Carr, Nelly Byrne. James Carr and Morris Carr. Christy Gillespie, Danny Gillespie and Seamus Gallagher. Sean McGinley, Martin McHugh and James McHugh. And coming in, Michael Malloy and Gerard McBrearty. And if at times we mixed up the cars, well, of course, we'll be forgiven. because Kilcar will forgive anything at this stage. And so a wonderful occasion all round, and great joy as Kilcar win their third title. In 1925, Four Masters or Donegal won the county title. In 26, Kilcar won it. And so 60 years later, history repeating itself. It was 24 Donegal won it, 25 Kilcar. 60 years later, 84 Donegal, 85 Kilcar. James McHugh comes up now to receive the Dr. Maguire Trophy Cup from Micheál McGill-Aspig. Seamus McGee, Captain Kilcara, one of the two brothers who had to make such a momentous decision today to play despite a family bereavement. And it's a decision that many Kilcar people will be very grateful for. Micheál McGill-Aspig, 6 years county chairman and one of the outstanding county chairmen of all time in the history of the GA and the county, has served the county magnificently over the last number of years, will now present and speak.
And Ward Autumn, Cogages the Yanu, the Kilcar, the Dutch Brave, the Kilcar. I would like to congratulate both teams, the Kilmaisters and Kilcar, for giving us a fine, sporting, hard game here today. There wasn't much in it either way, but it's a happy occasion for me to congratulate Kilcar on winning the County Championship, the County Senior Championship in 1985. And now I'll present Captain of Ornia, James McHugh, with the cup for the Senior Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the Kilcar players for a fine performance turned on today. Seamus Gallagher, the Kilcar manager. And anybody else that helped them down through the year, especially all the supporters. I would like to thank as well Four Masters team for a very fine sporting game. There's 3 cheers for the Four Masters team. Hop hop! Hop hop! Hop hop!
Okay, Peggy. Okay, we'll have a few words now of some of the people who took part in this final as well as the two teams. The referee, Sean McGee, congratulations, Sean, well done.
Thank you.
Second final.
You're
the first referee, I think, and the county to referee 2 senior finals.
Thanks.
You feel happy with that?
Feel happy about that. 10 years since the last one.
How did you were very tight in the first 10 minutes of that game. I thought you were very sharp on the both teams.
Well, we're looking at the ground was fairly soft and yielding and giving, and I thought in the first 10 minutes I would just keep it tight and see how it would go, because in conditions like that, if you let them go a wee bit at the beginning, anything might happen. I didn't want nobody hurt, seeing the way the ground was giving. But after that, I must give us credit to the two teams who were good in sport and played a good, hard, honest game with no trouble whatsoever.
Great. Hi, Charlie. Thanks, Sean. Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Well, Father Charlie, hard luck. Father Charlie Byrne here, who played with Kilcar in the last county final, did you?
No, I was on the bench on that one, and I got a full hour today. But
well, what's your feelings today? You're happy.
Probably.
You're sorry you're defeated.
I'm sorry I'm defeated. Again, if I wished any other team to win it, I'd wish Kilcar all the best. True. So, Paddy.
Okay. Who's this gentleman here?
Paddy Carr.
Paddy Carr from.
Kilcar.
Turn around, Paddy, towards the camera there.
Kilcar.
Paddy, are you associated with the club yourself, are you?
No, I'm just up for the day.
Oh, from
Kilcar.
Oh, I see. So you enjoyed your one as well, I would say. Yeah. Thanks very much. Ian! Good man, Ian. Were you involved? You were? You were involved?
Partly.
And this is the team manager here, is it?
All right, Barry, come in here. Come in here, Barry. Barry, come in here. Barry, come on. Come on, Barry.
Many of the time I'm interviewed after successes. Ian, you're happy today?
I'm happy.
Do you know, I didn't realise that it was 1980 was your last time you won the
Senior Championship. It was 1980 or 82. We were beaten here then.
For 30 years. And
well aware, yeah.
What's a good team?
Well, it was a good team, all right, yeah. And I'm glad for them today because I think some of them really deserve it for the amount of work they've put in since the last number of years.
Yeah.
I don't think, anybody... It's hard to appreciate the amount of work they put in, but they certainly deserve their success today.
Four Masters?
They had their chances, possibly. It's on the day, really. They didn't take their chances.
I thought Jackie McGrory was very well curbed.
He was, yeah.
Well, he's one of their danger men.
He is really, yeah. Jackie good forward, experience as well, you see.
Morris Carr, not belong to, he's on the senior, on the, or what do you call him, James.
Yeah, James is, he's still young. He's just learning, really,
But he's a future Donegal.
Well, I think certainly in the years to come, he certainly will.
He uses the punch on.
He does,
Good effect, doesn't
yeah,
it?
very good effect, and can catch the fences out now and again,
Good. Okay, Ian. Ian, you'll have a good night. You'll have a good night.
Hopefully, anyway, Sean.
Thanks very much, Ian Haggerty. In this park here many years ago, Harry, how do you think of this year's final?
A very tough game, I thought. Strong, hard game. The best team, I think, won it in the end. I'd say so.
The going is very, very heavy, isn't it?
It's heavy there, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be,
It's marvellous even to have a game played at all. Like.
Great.
Stars in the Kilcar team, who would you pick out the best?
I'd say that was running that both McHugh's made there at the end up to get that point. After I think that broke
marvellous point.
Heart. That was the one in the game there. But brilliant work of both two McHugh's.
And the Kilcar keeper, McFadden, very lucky.
Good save there in the end up.
Okay, Harry, thanks very much. See you around. Brennan, everything went okay for you?
Everything went very well. We're disappointed we didn't win. I think if we up front, free taking was the problem.
Yeah.
That if we had took more scores earlier on, like we missed 6 handy points, it should have been scores. I mean, they were vital because the game was very close. And if the game hadn't been as close, it would have been a different thing. But the game was very close and ended up with 2 points, and them scores were very vital.
Kilcar have been around, I remember the last 5 years, and they have been very good. And it's hard to believe they've only won one senior championship since 1980.
Well, Martin McHugh and James McHugh made the difference the other day up front. Played a sort of a combination, and Martin took a lot of good scores from far out, which made a big lot of difference. But if you look at some of the older players that Kilcar had, they said they were finished. I thought they played very well that today.
Michael Carr played very well, I thought.
Brilliant, I thought. And format just hadn't the same bite in them for the game as it had in previous years.
Sure, I noticed that the bite was missing. And also Jackie McGrory, who is always a very elusive forward, was not in the game today.
He wasn't in the game. He came into the game a bit in the second half, but not in his usual form.
No. He was very closely policed by John Quinn in the corner.
Quinn, I would say that was the tactics of a big, strong player, and that was probably the vital thing in it, that Jackie didn't get away as well as he should have got away. And even Father Charlie playing in the corner, he didn't get away well either. No.
Will they be back next year, Four Masters?
Four Masters will definitely be back.
And the final?
In the final, I hope.
Okay, thank you very much, Brenton. Thank you.